What's up guys, we're back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come and suspend your disbelief. Let's get into the video. So this video is going to be a little bit different from what I normally do, but not really. This is more like explaining to you guys why my teachings have evolved through when I first started talking about manifestation consistently and now. Because someone mentioned it and I thought, I haven't even addressed this, so maybe I should. Because some people are still watching my older videos, which I don't want to take down, but I need you guys to know that, I've evolved, obviously, and I really set out to figure out exactly how this shit works, how to make it work every single freaking day so that I could tell you guys, because you know that I like shit fast and so do all of you. So this is gonna be my explanation video, what I have tested and figured out and why my teachings have changed. So basically, when I started out, you guys know if you've watched my older videos that it was all strictly Neville and all Neville techniques, which I still recommend. Neville was great, of course. He was a great mentor. But every person is different, for one thing. So each person believes different, has different desires, and different things work for different people. Mainly because people believe different. So whatever you believe is going to work is what's going to work. Because obviously our assumptions create. We already know this. But the reason that I went from you need to do Neville Goddard techniques. And at first I was kind of even against affirmation. It's just that I've now found a better, faster way. So if I've got a better, faster way, I'm not going to continue teaching things that took me time when I found a better way. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that they've exactly changed, it's just that my teachings have evolved. And it is because Neville's techniques are great. I still personally use the telephone method all the time. But I was like, I should be manifesting every day. Like if I create my entire reality, every freaking detail, then why am I not getting manifestations every single day? Why are my videos not going viral like they should be? Why are these things not happening? I had manifestations, but not like this. So I decided to reverse engineer, basically. I was like, okay, so this reality that I had my old reality, I was like, how did I get this? How did I get all these things in this reality? By constantly thinking or worrying about them. Everything is a situation, pretty much everything in your life you can look back and say, yep, I thought of that and it showed up. And then when the bad thing shows up, then it creates an assumption because you've seen proof, so it must be right. So then that assumption holds that thing in your reality, and so now it's an assumption, now it's held in your reality, and now that's your belief that this causes this, or that this happens frequently, or that that's just how this is for you. So I was like, why can't I do that but the opposite? So I decided to do it. So I was like, okay, I am only going to think as the person in the reality, as the version of me, or as the version of me in the reality that I want. So if I'm the new version of me in the reality that I want, where I have more than enough money all the time, or I create $1,000 a day, what else was it? My videos are going viral and I'm growing rapidly. So I started thinking. I think I started with the money the most because that was my biggest problem. I've said that before. So I started affirming, I create $1,000 a day. I create $1,000 a day. Business is booming, business is booming, business is booming. So when I started doing that, and every time I would start to have an idle thought, I would think that. Every time something due to money would try to trigger me, I would specifically use the phrase, everything in my life is perfect. Everything in my life is perfect. Everything in my life is always perfect. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Because in moments where you're anxious, you can't really think of your list of affirmations. So those were the things that would pop into my head to say, to affirm in my head immediately as needed. So anyway, I continued doing this for about a week, maybe probably less than a week actually, and things started showing up. Money started to come in. Someone told me I should be a manifestation coach, so I did that. People started signing up. Once the manifestation happened where someone asked me if I coached and recommended that I start coaching, or asked me if I would start coaching, then I did, and then all of a sudden I had hella clients. So that manifested from just my affirmation, just me affirming in my mind all day long, just me affirming, not reacting, and reaffirming even when I saw something different in the 3D. And then I started with my YouTube grows rapidly. Someone had the urge to share my video in this big ass group, and a slew of people came and found me. And then YouTube started recommending my videos. Oh, my other affirmation was I'm fully monetized on YouTube. And as we can see, there was an ad before this video and probably one after. And depending on how long this is, there may be one in the middle. I don't know. Please don't skip the ads. So again, proof. And this shit is happening. I've said before that I have visualized and all that stuff, and some of the shit never came. Some of the shit took a long ass time, like that money that I revised, it took a while. So I started this affirming thing, and it was days before my life started to turn around, and it never went back. So that's why my teachings went from visualization. I still stand by Isn't It Wonderful? That is a wonderful app. You don't have to meditate. You don't have to do anything that you didn't do before you knew how to fucking manifest. Let's put it that way. Now, and growing rapidly and becoming monetized on YouTube like that, and still growing rapidly and building more and more momentum. Just the shit that I have seen manifest strictly from affirming in my mind and not letting my 3D tell me. Because when I'm ready to change reality, I don't let the 3D tell me what it's gonna be. Nope. This right here is what it's gonna be. And within a couple days, sure shit, it is. It changes. It manifests. It comes through. You don't have to do a damn thing different from what you've done your entire life, except for changing the thoughts. There's no technique you need to do. There's nothing. There's no meditation you need to do. There's no soul searching you need to do. There's no inner child you need to fucking heal. There is none of that. You simply affirm it and it is done. And it will go ahead and automatically wipe out anything that contradicts it, because the two cannot live together. You can't have two opposite thoughts. The new one, the good one, is going to wipe out the negative one. So if you've been sad your whole fucking life over God knows how many things, it doesn't matter how many things, when you start affirming, I am happy, I am thriving, I am happy, I am thriving, then you know what? All that shit goes away. It goes away. It is literally that simple. If you are broke and you start saying, I create thousands of dollars a day, I create thousands of dollars a day, and no matter what your bank says, no matter what that bill collector says, no matter what, you just keep fucking affirming it, you will have it. And let me bust another thing that I found out. I did not believe one of my affirmations before they manifested. That was another thing I wanted to discuss. This video is going to be a little bit longer than normal. I've had clients this week, since I realized this, say they were worried because they can't believe the affirmations. Neither do I. Neither do I when I say them. I don't believe them until I see them. So I have noticed, this is how it works. You affirm, 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 affirm. You don't believe it, it doesn't make a damn. Say it anyway, say it anyway, say it anyway, say it anyway. Because it's going to show up in your reality before you believe it. Trust me. It is going to show up in your reality before you believe it. And then when it shows up, that's when the assumption is created. I know that this goes against every single thing we've ever been taught. Every single thing we've ever learned. You need to impress the subconscious with it, and maybe that's what it's doing, but I'm telling you consciously, I don't feel like I believe that shit. I just don't. I didn't believe any of my affirmations as I was saying them. They made me feel good, but did I seriously believe that's what was going to happen? No. I just kept saying them anyway, and they showed up. And I think it is that you do that, you say it, and then it shows up, and then that's how you keep it in your reality. Because it shows up, you see proof of it, and then it's an assumption. You believe, oh, okay, well, this is how things are now. This is true. I do have this. This is how easy it is. This is how it works. The same way with a negative assumption. Your assumptions do manifest. All of that is still all true. All I'm saying is that if you don't believe your affirmations, it doesn't fucking matter. I didn't believe any of my affirmations, and they still, I don't think I believed my affirmations. I didn't feel like I believed them. They made me feel good, but I didn't feel like I fully believed them. I just kept affirming them anyway, and they showed up, and now I believe them because they showed up. And now I believe I can manifest anything. So if you can get a couple of things going by sticking to your affirmations, you'll believe you can manifest anything. It's not because I'm like parroting new information or shit like that. I literally just wanted to find out, what the fuck is it? Like I said, it's everybody's different. That's why I asked people in my Mermaid Gang group, like, please don't nail me to Neville's teachings. This is not a strictly Neville channel. This is a Sammy channel. This is my channel. You are growing and evolving with me, and we're figuring this out together. I'm testing shit, and I'm bringing it to you guys. And I'm telling you, the affirmation shit is the key. Your thoughts, that's the key. Your thoughts literally create your reality. I don't know why this has been made so complicated, but it's not. Back to the Neville thing though, yeah, please don't pin me to Neville's teachings. I am not Neville. Neville taught from his own experience. Abdullah, his mentor, had different experiences, and he taught from his. And then Neville did his own thing. Neville did what worked for Neville. I'm not Neville. I'm Sammy. I can only teach you from my experiences and what I have proven and what I have proven through my clients. We will have a success story video this week. I normally don't do that, but her success story is really freaking good, and I want to encourage some of you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video cleared stuff up for you. I hope it wasn't confusing.